Financial literacy is a big problem
It sure is.
in this country.
Actually, financial illiteracy is what's taught.
Illiteracy
That's
is
what's taught. If that's possible, it's possible to teach illiteracy. I mean, you start out illiterate, you have to be taught to read,
Right.
and become literate. But I actually think most of what's taken for granted is actually taught illiteracy. My best example of that is when the consumer spending data comes out every month. You know, there's always a big cheer if there's a lot of spending, and there's an extra loud cheer if that spending is based upon a huge increase in debt.
Oh,
because
yes.
what they say is, oh, this is a wonderful sign because it shows that that consumer
Confident.
is confident,
Yes,
in the
confident.
future. And so a huge pile of debt gets twisted into a positive thing. And
Remember, I used to work inside the Fed.
yeah,
So.
you hear this all the time. I mean, that you know, like home ownership is certainly preached, but most people never own their home.
Well, that's
They-
the
they
thing.
just- they
It's
just-
not
they're
home ownership. It's
They're just renting. They're renting for another 30-year lease.
Right.
Because even now we have huge refinancing that's going on.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually back to almost 2003 levels for some of the cohorts that were recently written. And these people may have been, I mean, most of these people are probably only a few years in, but they're people that are 10 years into their mortgage, and then they re-up for another 30
Another
year
30
mark.
years.
You know,
It's
there's,
just-
I think I heard that some almost impossible sounding fraction of retirees actually have mortgages,
Oh gosh, yes.
which just shows you how ingrained.
Oh, I want to say
this
it's close to
illiteracy is.
20%.
It's incredible. How is that possible?
That's servitude. That's not retirement.
No. So there's a lot of financial illiteracy, a lot, and it keeps getting pushed. I mean, there's a new class in financial literacy that was just rolled out, I think, this year. It's ever smaller participation vehicles into the stock market. There's this thing called slices now,
Oh, yes.
where you can actually buy $5 of a stock.
Right.
And then I think there's an advertisement on some of the financial media where they say you can be diversified with 10 slices for only $50. And I think first we had the futures contracts, then there were the mini futures contracts, and then there's the mini contracts to allow a broader base of participation from less and less sophisticated people.
Well, but I mean, are they learning anything?
But they're going to learn. They're learning how they're going to learn through the school of hard.
Family. As I'm laying in my bed from a long weekend with DG, teaching banking, teaching people how not to depend on a bank, this video just proves that what I'm trying to teach our people is right. You got a billionaire and an ex-Fed, a Federal Reserve employee, executive director employee, whatever she was, telling you the exact same thing I'm telling you. It is all a game. Mortgages are slavery. Debt from the bank is slavery. And they're not teaching us the right way when it comes to financial literacy. And so usually I'm like, excited, but I'm really sad. I'm really sad that so many people combat me when I talk and I say mortgage debt is like debt bondage. When I say borrowing money from the bank is crazy. And then when you have billionaires, he's a billionaire, and you have people who worked with the Federal Reserve that are telling you the same thing that cousin Jake has been trying to tell you for 3 years, it just comes into my mind that maybe we just want to be slaves. Maybe we like being slaves and working for the master. Maybe that's what it is. But if that's not you, you need to get the ABS Wealth Bundle, because I'm trying to show you exactly how to get free. How to live the life of your dreams is crazy. You say, Jake, how can I afford the car? Jake, how can I afford the house? If you can't pay for it, don't get it. It's simple math. It's like losing weight. You don't need to look up diets. If you just eat less and work out more, you won't be big as a house. Simple, right? Listen, abswealthmonitor.com. I'm trying to help you.